Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. I am gonna play Isaac today. Yeah, after how the last one went. Yeah, Samson and I are not good friends most of the time. I tried, and I really did. But he was just not very nice. So I'm gonna play someone a little nicer. And I do need this coin pretty badly. Alright, fine. Bounce around wherever you want. See if I care. And I will just manage this eventually because my damage is not that great. But it's fine for where we are. Stuff has low enough health for the most part that this is definitely manageable. This is only Cellar 1, so we are not in too bad of shape. No reason for me to go to the shop at the moment. Alright, so that's the top secret room. Who knew? Boom, get wrecked. And it has Cain's Eye, a pretty bad trinket. When we enter a floor, there's a 25% chance that we'll have the compass for the floor. I've only had it activate like once ever. And, you know, it's something though, while we have nothing. So I can definitely go for that at least. Come on. Come on. Okay, so we do have 2 keys, which is a really nice start. There's our item room. And our boss room, of course. We did get Curse of Darkness on the first floor, which really doesn't matter. It makes pretty much no difference. And we have the mini mush, which I probably don't want, but I'll take it if it turns out that I don't want to reroll, or I want to reroll the boss item, because it's better than nothing. Okay, well, I'd like to reroll the boss item, but I can't. So I'm gonna get a cube of meat, which is something at least, I guess. Having an orbital never hurts. Well, having one orbital when you have no orbitals beforehand does not hurt at least. Why don't you try backing off, Famine? Oh, look at you. Just moving right out of the way of getting destroyed by Famine's face. Again. This is getting absurd, is what this is getting. Thank you. That's all we needed. Sadly, yep, that's exactly what I was expecting. We're not going to be able to have Famine slaughter his spawn in time before he is just ahead. So, I guess that's that. That solves that problem. Alright, there we go. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There you go. So we're going to reroll the mini mush. I mean, you know, I'm kind of happy, kind of not happy. It's not a big difference. Okay, so Distant Admiration is special, but it is an attack fly that does 5 damage per hit and hits very, very frequently. Much more frequently than the Cube of Meat, which does 7 per hit, so it is better. And it's further away than the Cube of Meat, so it's a little easier to use, but I still try to use it a lot and get hit because of it. I saw a secret room here. I'd rather have the bird foot for sure, is when we kill an enemy, there's a chance that we spawn a dead bird that is missing one of its legs and is more transparent than the normal dead bird. By the way, Distant Admiration does not block tears the same way that the Cube of Meat does. Yep, that happened. It ate the poop and became a pooter. It still had the same amount of health though, that's just how that works. Every time that happens, someone's like, whoa, I've never seen that before. So, maybe that was that moment for you, and you learned something. Learning is cool. That was a little risky, especially considering I have no soul hearts, so I'm actually, you know, trying to not take damage on this floor, if possible, so I can get a guaranteed double room. That'd be a nice thing to do. And that's that, but here we are. Why'd you have to all get fire? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Distant Admiration's a bro. Like, that's really showing right now in that it's pretty much killing all of them for me. Okay, so there's nothing for me to care about with that. Wrath is a bit of an annoyance here. Don't hit me, Wrath. That'd make me most upset. There we go. See, I just got a bunch of hits in. By the way, I think that it might hit every 3 frames, the fly. Might be what it is. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the Liberty Cap's probably better than what we have, but I don't know, I'll probably take it. I'll probably take it. Why not? Sadly, we just haven't found any of the stuff that we need to find to get rerolls or anything. It's really annoying when at the very end of the floor you have the boss in the item room every time. So hopefully that stops after this floor. That'd be really nice. But let's hopefully... Okay, that was close. More money that I don't really need yet. I'd love to go to the curse room, probably manage after the boss room. And there's a heart waiting for me that makes that really easy. So in here we have Stigmata. I'm definitely taking that. And I want to take it before the boss room, even though it's special, because it's extra health, so I have a little bit more for the devil, given the opportunity. So that's good. Okay, want to keep my distance in those situations, but I did a lot of damage with my fly. In the meantime, got Monstro pretty much half dead. Alright. More damage than I can do in that time, so it actually makes more sense to focus on using the fly than using my tears in a lot of situations. Okay, you're dead, I get a health up. Eternal Heart's really nice because getting that to the next floor is just a guaranteed health up. And, I don't really want to go for Guppy right now with that. Oh, of course. Well, now I'm going for Guppy. Sucks to be me. Alright then. So we're 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy. I didn't accidentally pick that up, fortunately. And in here, maybe we'll find the last Guppy item anyway, which we didn't. That's alright. I mean, you can't just not take that opportunity. Sadly, I don't have a reroll or anything. There's nothing for me to do about that. What I can do, though, is check for the secret room. I don't think I just saw it in the curse room. I might have, though. I never pay attention for that, which is pretty bad. But I didn't, so we're all good. I get enough money to go to the shop, I'm thinking? I think that's the case right now. Yeah, definitely. So I'll check out the shop, and maybe it'll have... I don't know. But I have 2 keys, so I may as well. Alright. Yeah, I'll take the purse. That allows me to hold 2 trinkets so I can go grab my bird foot and be happy with that. Sadly, now the only Guppy item that remains for me is the dead cat, since I took the... Alright, I missed the tail. I didn't take the tail. So, there's that. I'm also thinking that I'm not going to use the paw, even though I could, because I'd rather start building my health again. Although I'm just going to lose it because of the dead cat, I guess. We'll see. So here we have a library. Library is pretty exciting. Reason being that I can reroll it to get, hopefully, a lot of items. Start getting double item rooms from it. So the sooner we start, the merrier. Liberty Cap can give us the compass, by the way, which is why we saw the compass at the start of the floor, even though we didn't still have Cain's Eye. So if you really want to, you can go between 2 rooms to check out the compass if you're feeling lucky. It's not guaranteed. Well, of course it's not guaranteed. It's I don't know how many things there are. Well. Alright, this is fine. Just don't get too close to me, and we're all going to be happy. So I'm 0.3 damage over base right now. Well, I'm a little more than 0.3 because of the square root formula that is used for calculating your damage, but yeah. I'm a little more than base damage, so I'd like to keep increasing it. 2 of clubs is sadly not. Is not that other item that I want. The Joker, I think it is. Yeah. But it's cool because I can reroll in here, get 2 different books. There should be 8 books in the pool, though, since we saw that Necronomicon was in the pool this time. So that's a little disappointing because that means there's 1 more book we have to get. But at the same time, it doesn't matter because As long as we get 2 books each time, it's not slower, because we just have to get 1 book twice anyway, like two of it at once, with only 7 in the pool. So, it doesn't really matter. Accidentally found the top secret room. Sadly, I lost a bit there. I would definitely prefer Isaac's head to the dead bird. It's a familiar that shoots piercing tears, but then again, I'd rather have the red patch than... I'd rather not be taking damage, though. I think that this time I'll stick with Isaac's head, and the reason that Isaac's head is okay as a familiar for me is because I can drop it. It shoots piercing tears, though. That's pretty nice. So I took red heart damage on the floor, 99% double room chance gone, but we still have 35 coming from the boss, and any other things that could happen on this floor, who knows. I could take the Book of Belial. No, I couldn't. I already rerolled it. Oh, come on. Well, here's hoping then. Oh, you're a taunting game, aren't you? Well, let's hope we don't get killed by this boss. I would hope not. But it's entirely possible because this will let loose some boom flies that will potentially ruin my day. And I'm letting myself be at scary places. Okay, and fortunately I didn't accidentally kill any of that hollow. So we also do have a 0.25 multiplier on our double room chance right now, by the way. So I can't be counting on that. But there's my recovery, so I shouldn't die at this point. Well, now we have a 1% chance, so that's good. It's fine, though. I can just reroll in the library. Oh, come on. I was like, oh yeah, we'll slip through. No, my orbitals had other plans. Secret room could be next to the item room. Let's check it out. Excellent. That seems to be happening when I need it to right now, which is good, because otherwise I'd be in pretty bad shape. Give me something good. The bean is not something good. But, I don't need to pick it up. Although I'm already not going to get a refresh this run, that's guaranteed not to happen because of my... Oh, I should have used 2 of clubs there. Oh well. Because of my library stuff that I'm doing. Telepathy for Dummies, alright, you're done. Book of Revelations I'll use because I have already handled the boss for the floor. Maybe we'll get a different room when we go back in, and then we can get a Tinted Rock or something, and that'd be cool. So, onwards, I suppose. That is all we have left to do, to go. The only place is forwards. Yeah, it is different, as you can see, but there's no Tinted Rock, so that's a little sad. I don't know why sometimes it's different and sometimes it isn't, though. That's a mystery I haven't yet solved. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. I was not paying attention to that at all. And that was me just trying to use my orbitals for too much good. Lovers is perfect for the moment, though. But seriously, this is what happens when I have an orbital like the Distant Admiration. I just use it and overuse it and die. Which is fun. Because it's different. That's why I use it. If I cared about winning, I wouldn't do that. Because it makes me lose more often than not. Oh, that was inconvenient. Okay. Seems safe right here to just go back and forth forever. Problem being that I can't angle far enough to hit that one. Oh well. We made it. Okay, there was nothing to reroll yet, was there? I don't think so. I'm just gonna fight the boss. The husk, pretty easy. I'll still take damage, not get a double room. But that's okay. All I'm doing is waiting to become Guppy. Change the run for the better. Seriously though, even this run would be better than the last Samson run. Okay, you're dead. Alright. That handles that. Get back to full health. We do get our 35%. Unless I get hit by these things exploding, of course. Which I would not be surprised by. Health up. Totally happy with it. No Devil Room. Don't know if there's a library because we have Curse of Darkness again. But that's alright. That is alright indeed. Because we'll know once we see if there's a second locked door anyway. 2 more bombs. Sure, don't need those. Trying to think of secret room locations, but at the moment, not coming to mind. It's alright, I don't need them. I don't need secret rooms and their tricks. Okay. Easy peasy. Got hit, doesn't matter, already fought the boss. And already got hit on the floor in the first place. There we go, perfect recovery. That's all that matters. Okay. I have no keys, so that's not particularly helpful. All I need to hope for now is that I get key drops and that stuff. I knew that was going to happen. So there is no library. That's okay, because I'm not getting keys in the first place. I'm using my orbitals for fighting because it's just so much more convenient when my damage is as bad as it is. So let's see. Could the secret room be next to this item room? It's theoretically possible. I wouldn't say from... Okay, it's not possible on that side, but it is possible on the right. It's ridiculous that I'm getting no keys, though. That's really pretty inconvenient. It's not there. I didn't really expect it to be. I think it's here. And that is not what I was hoping for. I don't think that... No, the shop's nowhere near here. So we're not too lucky right now. But we have this arcade, so there's that. We can go ahead and gamble for keys. Okay. I don't really care for the money. Oh, well, there's my key. Makes my life pretty easy. I'm not even gonna bother gambling more for more keys. I'm just gonna assume that the game's gonna see the error of its ways and start giving me more of them. That's the only reasonable assumption, right? Okay, so there's Polyphemus. That's pretty good. That will make it so that we now have a much lower fire rate, but we fire one large tier, and if that overkills an enemy, it'll split into another tier, basically, that goes straight through and does half the damage of the original one. It's quite good, but our fire rate's low, and it's pretty much a baseline, so we need something else to go with it to make it more effective, basically, and that's what we'll be looking out for in the future. But for now, that's pretty nice. We're on track for something or other. That doesn't one-shot them. Okay. Cool. I don't really need bombs right now. Just a heads-up game. If I need one thing, it's keys. And if I'm getting one thing, it's not keys. So I got hit on the floor. It's fine. I'm surprised that neither of those hit me. Okay, I definitely want a bomb for that because I have so many bombs. Okay, sure. Now I have enough money to go to the shop. And this should be a pretty free fight. Alright. Oh, I let you out? Don't lie. I didn't let you out. There we go. That was handled effectively. Alright, so we get a health up and no deal with the devil. Yeah, becoming Guppy's looking tougher and tougher at the moment. Okay. I mean, if I were doing any dodging whatsoever, then that wouldn't be the case, but that's okay. Because I'm having more fun with what I'm doing, and that's all that matters. Dodging isn't as fun as using my items. So I let dodging fall behind. Okay, this room's not too bad. Curse room can give me my last Guppy item anyway, which is all I care about. Don't need deals with the devil when I have Guppy. Okay, I don't have any keys still. Why do I assume that the game is helping me out at this point? I can't assume that, because it's not. Okay, there we go. Nope, don't do it. Give me keys already, game. Let's just... Maybe the secret room's next to the item room again, but this is getting absurd. Okay, oh god, my fire rate. I'd really like a little more of that. Oh yeah, give me a key I can't get. You're a funny, funny game. Did you know that? You are a funny, funny game. I don't think I saw the secret room in there. I really should start looking for that. I really, really should. Ah, a key! Happiest day. Indeed. Okay. Yeah, I'll do it, actually. That's a speed up, but it's a fire rate up, which is what I need right now. Having as much fire rate as possible with Polyphemus is worth it. Sadly, I didn't get like a $3 bill before Polyphemus, so I couldn't do the Polyphemus fire rate glitch, because this would have been insane. But that's alright. Now I just don't have to worry about fire rate. Again, with the keys I can't get. Game, it's getting a little ridiculous is what it is. Oh, you're... Alright. Alright, calm down. Get this chest. And get a key. Okay, so I can go to the shop, and I will. Alright, it's a reroll and a key. I have a mini boss. I don't want to reroll because if I don't have another cent, then it's bad to reroll because maybe I get something I actually want and can't take it. Which seems like not what I want. Let's see, there are 2 secret room locations that should work. I guess there are more than that, but I think it's here. Yes. And that's enough money to go reroll in the shop. So that's all we needed. I could have looked before going to the mini-boss, but it literally didn't matter as far as rerolls are concerned. Yeah, I could get a third of a charge, I guess, but that's not a big deal. I can work without that. Yes, portable slot. Indeed. I don't have enough money to justify it. Like 6 cents, 6 attempts to get a black fly that would then most likely get killed by my orbitals to try and reroll the boss. Doesn't seem worth it to me. So this coming floor I don't have very much of a chance at getting a devil room unless I teleport to it. So that's a little sad. Nope. Now I'm going to get a compass because I want to know if I have any options. See, this is why it's one of those things, if you want to take the time, sure, it's not a high chance, because not only does the Liberty Cap not have to give you any effect at all, it then, if it does give you an effect, which I think is a 25% chance, it has to be the compass one, which is like, probably there are like 7 effects that it can give you. So, there we go. There is a library, I want to be re-rolling in there. There's my item room, there's no curse room, so that's a little annoying. Greed is totally in the shop as well, I think, because we didn't see a mini-boss icon. And there's no reason to... Yeah, Greed's in the shop. So I'm not going to waste a key on that. Alright. Again with the keys I can't get. Okay, so we're going to get to go to the library right away, which is good enough because one more reroll if these are both separate items, and we already have double item rooms. So, lard, more health. Yeah, why not? Although I'm going to have to take the dead cat anyway, so it's kind of a waste. But I don't think I'm getting the dead cat this floor, most likely, so it's a little weird. It is a lottle weird, in fact. So now if I don't get any keys, it's kind of alright because I can still be re-rolling that Spelunker hat that I don't care much for because top secret room, not a big deal right now, although it could have a red chest in it. That's a pretty rare top secret room in my experience. Although I don't think it's any less likely than the other ones, it's just I never seem to see it. So I'm gonna count on that being a continuing pattern in my life. Not worry about it so much. And that means that that item really isn't very valuable to me. Secret room should be here. Cool, 3 cents. Well, I have so many bombs that that's not a huge deal. It's just a little disappointing. Sadly, I can't go to the item room yet. Which, I mean, shouldn't have expected to be able to, so I didn't. Alright. Calm down. Cool, another bomb. This is insane how many bombs I'm getting. Okay, so I've got a reroll. Skeleton key? That'd make me a happy man. By the way, even if I had gotten the tail, I then would have only had 1 reroll, so it wouldn't have mattered. I would be no more Guppy than I am now, so it's not hugely upsetting. Magneto is a definite no-no. Even though it would get me that key right away, I always get screwed by it whenever I take it. So every time I think I want to take it, I second guess because every time I do take it, it always ends up being something bad for me somehow. Then again, half the time I don't take it. Not every time. Half the time I don't take it, it is something that I would have wished that I had. So it's just one of those items that I can't win with. I just can't get it in the situation where I want it, nor can I skip it in the situation where I don't want it. So it's a tough life. That's all there is to it. Okay, so now this will get me another reroll, which is all that matters. Wow, you take 3 hits to kill, even with my Polyphemus tears? That's wild. I do need that heart, so I will take that heart. That heart and I, we will become best friends. Library, give me your secrets. Perhaps of the skeleton key. And maybe then we can stop having so much sadness with these drops, which is just getting crazy at this point. But Magneto, yeah, it could save me for that key. And well, I definitely don't want that. Turns a familiar into Brother Bobby and is garbage anyway. Beyond the fact that it changes a familiar into Brother Bobby. So, like, it's just a garbage item. Okay. Give me something good. Something very good in these upcoming rooms. And then I will be happy. So far, I have Polyphemus and a decent rate of fire. Well, as good a rate of fire as I can have with Polyphemus, really. Oh, that's so untrue. There's my key to go to the item room, which is good. I still have no teleport, which would be something that would be nice to have. I two-shot the hearts? That's really surprising. That's like actually exceedingly surprising. Oh, okay, part of that was my orbital, or my familiar rather. In Isaac's head, which I will be ditching after this floor in favor of keeping the Liberty Cap, which is weird, kind of, but at the same time, not really. So if I wanted to get a charge for my D6 before the item room, I could go fight my buddy Greed. But I'm probably going to not do that. Was that a fortune teller? Because if that was a fortune teller, I'll definitely play my money into it. That was a fortune teller. I'm doing it. Have no doubt. Peeper is an item that I no longer like. Was there a drop from that? No, indeed there was not. So now we're going to test my ability to line up properly, because you can walk through spikes horizontally and vertically. Darn. Well, I didn't, obviously, but I'm playing this for a teleport. You can walk through spikes horizontally, though, without taking damage. And it's not that bad. It's just that it's hard to line it up precisely because of the way that, like how tight the spacing is. Whereas with the diagonal one, it's not a tight spacing at all. It's a very open space there. With this, it's like literally a single line, single tangent point, because the spike hitboxes are circles, I believe. Well, these are not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a teleport here. Even though I'm not likely at all to get a double room, it'd be nice to try. Come on. Not like the shot matters, though, so this is fine. That'd be cool. Actually, I'll probably do that. Reason being, that gets me red chests that can make me become Guppy. Oh, that sucks. Can I win this fight? Yes, I can. Now I just need to line up perfectly. Which I didn't, but I have extra soul hearts, so whatever. And I didn't get a teleport. What a surprise. It's alright. So now, what was the item in there? Holy water. I mean, it's garbage, so I'll skip that. Nothing for me to do to get a teleport, as far as I know, unless I get a lucky top secret room. But there's so many locations for that I don't think it's worth guessing, really. So I'm just going to accept this, and that'll be life. Alright. Don't do that. So garbage. I hate the blue mom. It's pretty much the worst. Wow. I didn't need my soul hearts anyway. Alright, so let's reroll this. Get a coin purse. One of these could be telepills. That would save my day. Bombs are key. I like that. Full health. I don't like that. Bad trip. Good to know. And health down. Wow, those were some terrible pills besides that bombs are key. Yeah, so I'm stuck in here. But I have my left hand. Hopefully I get a bunch of chests. All the chests are red chests, so got that going for me. Of course, now that I have gotten that bombs or key pill, I do get a key immediately, and I'm sure that I'll start getting them non-stop too. Oh man, you're a funny game. You are a funny game. Ugh. Don't do it. Stop trolling me, game. It takes two. It takes two. Okay, that is not... Wow, that was the easiest boss ever. And, yeah, another key. What a surprise. Okay, let's fight the boss. Let's try not getting hit. It's Teratoma. This is totally doable. But will it be done? That's the real question here. Okay, I didn't want to split them all, really, right then and there. But honestly, that went alright. Now watch me have earned one on the last floor, and then it's not guaranteed here. Okay, we got it. Squeezies, tears up, and 2 soul hearts. I like that. And I don't care about my health. I would take the dead cat. I want both of these items. But I'm taking the parasite and re-rolling for the dead cat. So, parasite makes it so that when my tears hit something, they split into 2 tears, so I can use that to double my damage. And that means I can spawn multiple flies with 1 shot, which is good. So now it's useless that I have the left hand because I've got my dead cat. The reason that I skipped the pact was because it really didn't matter. My damage is good, and if I got the dead cat, which I did, I'm in really good shape. And that health up is health up because I had 1 or less red hearts, so it couldn't be health down as far as the game's concerned. And anyway, becoming Guppy makes it so that I can fly, and I now spawn kamikaze flies every time I hit with a tier. Or I spawn a kamikaze fly per tier hit. And that is range up, cool. And those do twice my damage. My damage is Polyphemus level damage right now, so my flies do insane damage. And if I do hit, like if I use my item here, or Parasite properly, which is just like spacing it slightly off center, so that it splits and then hits with the second one, then I can spawn 2 flies, because it'll hit twice. So that's really fantastic. And this is pretty much a dream run now. Alright, what are you? Sure, more chests and golden chests. Though I do need to ditch my trinket, if possible. Now I can't get any Guppy items from chests because I have all of the Guppy items. So chests, red chests won't give me any items. So I'm going to play this for a trinket. Hopefully. Cancer would be fantastic. Curved Horn, plus 2 damage. I don't know if it affects my kamikaze flies or not. I kind of think it doesn't. Can't have 2 Polaroids. But I'll put the rest of my money into this, because why not? And yeah, taking Dead Cat sets you to 1 red heart. So, or if you're Blue Baby, 1 soul heart. So yeah, I just sacrificed like 6 health, but it was worth it. This is another nice thing about the Parasite, is I can shoot around corners pretty much. It's Call of Duty all over again. And yeah, I'll just be opening these because now I can. And there's our boss, which is It Lives. So that's going to be no problem with my setup. It's really easy to do the doubling damage as well on this boss because, wow, that was my fault. That was too. But anyway, because it's a large hitbox, it's very easy to get the doubling going. Alright. Yep, this is going to be an interesting run from here on, but let's go for it. We've got the Empress as well, which would be a nice damage up for us. That will certainly be used against Isaac. If I even make it there. Well, okay. If I don't, I'm going to have to die 9 times, and it's going to be painful. By the way, the reason I didn't go for Polaroid invincibility is because it's less fun. Otherwise, it's definitely the right choice. Especially in the situation I was in when I had that opportunity in the that other room, the arcade. There was really no reason not to. It's just less fun. So this is a harder win, which is what I prefer. So, there we go. Come on. Is this going to be the direction with the boss? It's seeming pretty good. I knew that would happen. That's okay, you're really easy. Golden key is worthless at this point. I'm not getting the chests and golden chests I'm supposed to be. Well, okay, I'm not supposed to be getting them. I'm just relatively likely to be getting them, so it's surprising that I'm not getting any. Alright, so Empress. Hope for the best here. I've got a lot of extra damage because of it. It's like 3 damage, 3 point something. And the flies are doing a ton of damage. Whatever. Get my Eternal Heart. That was a near flawless fight. We get a health up from that, and we've got rerolls to abound. I'll take the relic too. I'm not going to take the poison bombs though, and I don't need either of those. I might use the D20 though if I happen to kill Greed last year and get a bunch of money. Well, I didn't. But I also have extra time, so if anything, okay, good, happens such that I get a handful of drops on the ground, I can use it there, as long as it's before I get my reroll, which it's looking like it's not gonna be. Which, alright, fine, I can dig it. So now I have a double reroll, see what happens there. Rainbow Baby is pretty decent. Let's see what this is, though. Question marks. I would hate for it to be Telepills and take me to the I Am Error room, but what I can do is, just as insurance of that, His tier's up. Okay, I don't think that matters because I should have as high a fire rate as I can. That's alright. Anyway, though, I could have used that walking into the Hermit card as insurance, because that way if I teleported, I'd still have a teleport card to get out of there. And fortunately, the only teleport that can take you to the Eye Mirror room is telepills, and when Hermit, of course, doesn't have a target because there's no shop, it's not a telepills, it's just a teleport, and teleport the item is not able to take you to the Eye Mirror room. So that would have saved me, which means that was pretty worth the risk. Okay, let's take chocolate milk. 20% fire rate increase, and allows me to charge my shots, and when I fully charge my shots, the parasite shots also get the charge when they split, so that's a good pickup. Oops, that's my fault purely. But I think that might be a half heart down there, and then again it might be a full heart and it might not matter. But Relic should drop something after this room, I think. No, I guess it's next room. When did I get health back? That's weird. Okay, what do I want to kill last here? Doesn't matter anymore, don't really care. I guess I'd rather get a tarot card, because tarot cards could mean more for the run. So there we go, let's do that and get a tarot card. Tarot card is the Fool, so that's not really any better than what I have, except that it's not a random teleport, so I guess there's that. Loki shouldn't be too bad. How are you not dead yet? Okay. Now you ought to be dead. I'm not gonna worry about the health. Famous last words. Like I said, famous last words. Now we're fine. Boom. I'll probably end up taking that. So we got our one soul heart there, which was good. Hopefully I can keep that. 5 bombs here. Infestation's worthless because I already spawn flies with every hit, so getting hit and spawning more flies, not a big deal, and if this goes anything like the Isaac fight, I won't get hit much, and I really need to not get hit much, so there is that. Alright. I'd love to get a half heart, though, so that I could get some Polaroid invincibility if I get hit that low. That'd be a pretty big change in the scope of things. Alright, this isn't the way, but I'm fine fighting this room because it's not hard. Though, of course, it could have easily hit me. Oh, nice, that was the relic, I guess. Then the other one was not the relic, because the relic drops every 5 rooms, and that was not every 5 rooms. There should be an end. Oh, whatever, I can fly. This is no big deal. Now we have another double reroll. I'm not going to use the heart because I don't care. I want to kill Gluttony last because it drops health for me, and I already picked up the heart, so it can't drop an item. It'll just drop health, and it can indeed be a half red heart, which is all I wanted. I guess I can do this. Get a tarot card that might be good. Judgment. Okay, well, I don't really have money, but I'll certainly give you my 2 cents. That's what I thought. Oh, good. It's my favorite room once again. How did that... What? You don't even make sense, game. Wow, that hit me again. Alright, well, there go my soul hearts. That's alright. This will no longer be the closer place to reroll, but if I get an item from that, I guess I would rather have that. Okay. So this is going to be the way to the boss, and that's alright. I'm powerful enough that I can handle chest rooms pretty effectively without too much hassle. Okay, so there's my poison bombs. It's kind of why I didn't take it the first time, because it was completely unnecessary to take. Okay, we got one more. Wait, what? That was the wrong number of feet. Or I'm bad at counting, but I'm pretty sure that was 5, which is incorrect. I don't need either of those. Pills are not really a thing anymore. Nor do I need the recovery from Lucky Foot. So I guess I take the hourglass in, because this is definitely questionable enough that I don't walk in with my D6. So I'll go grab the hourglass and we'll be good. Lucky Foot has no bearing on things. Yeah, the only thing that changes anything is the hourglass. I don't think there was a better thing in the other room. I guess it's right there. I may as well check. Maybe it was like Mom's bra or something. No, I didn't think so. God tier item, but it's not the one. So this slows enemies for a little while. Pretty nice. Whereas, of course, Mom's bra freezes them, which is way better, but I don't have that option. Okay. Use that now. Slow the tiers down. Getting the doubling. And we should be good. Good job, flies. I got hit, but that was no problem. Boom. I enjoyed that run. Of course, becoming Guppy changed my playstyle from that of take a lot of damage, but it was more fun that way. That's why I do what I do. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.